What is the Orlando Magic missing? Why did they start the season 1-4? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video today. Now, I just watched my Detroit Pistons dismantle this team, where in the first half, the Magic looked pretty good, and they just seem to fall apart. And that's been the story over the past 5 games. Now, this isn't time to overreact to this team, right? They just got a very big trade done on Father's Day, picking up Desmond Bane, who has looked pretty good so far. But what's the issue? Okay, this team seemed to be one piece away from being a real scary threat in the East, and they aren't looking like that right now, right? Luckily for Magic fans, they are going against the Hornets, the Wizards, and the Hawks, and then 2 games against the Celtics, who each of these teams haven't looked their best. So hopefully they can come out, win a few of these, and not be the 13th in the Eastern Conference right now, and kind of prove me a little bit wrong, because I really like a lot of the people on this team. I was a big fan of the Grizzlies with Desmond Bane on it. I'm a Michigan fan, so I loved Wagner. I like how Paolo plays the game, and a lot of these, like some of these role players, Suggs, Goga Batadze, I like a lot of these people, but what's going wrong with this team, right? Now, again, I'm not trying to overreact, but over the past few seasons, this team has had elite defense. And looking at the stats, the defensive rating and offensive rating puts them at 22nd for both of them. A team that has been in the top 10 over the past 2 to 3 seasons of defense rating, and has been in the bottom, 10 rating for offensive rating. This just does not look good. They've fallen off on a defensive level, and they haven't even risen on the offensive level. This, is a nightmare scenario for this team. Now, can we adjust anything to make this team look a little bit better? Well, I do think that Wagner and Paolo can play a little bit better than they're playing right now. I think that Paolo really needs to step up and be the man. I really, really believe in him just a little bit more than Wagner. Now, this team is still not shooting very many threes, I think that with the addition of Desmond Bane, he's definitely shooting a little bit worse. Why is this? It seems that, last year KCP got on this team and he started shooting horribly. Desmond Bane gets on this team and starts shooting 20%, 25%, I believe. Is it time to look at this team's system and make some changes? The coach is very good. I think Jamal Mosley is the coach. The coach is very good, right? So there's something that's missing here that somebody smarter than me needs to figure out, because this team is rapidly spiraling. What else could we add to this team? They just used up a lot of capital to get Desmond Bane. Maybe it's just, first 5 game jitters, and he'll slowly rise to the level of player that we know he can be. But it's definitely something that you need to question if you're the Orlando Magic, or if you're a fan of this team, because can they take another first-round exit? I don't think they can. They really need to start making the most of the amazing players that they have in Banchero, Wagner, and Bane. So what do you guys think? Do you think that I'm a little bit overreacting, or do you think that this is justified to talk about the Orlando Magic? Because they're losing, they're losing against some pretty good teams so far. They just lost against the Pistons. They lost against the Bulls, who are undefeated, the 76ers, who are undefeated, the Heat, who look really good, and the Hawks, who look okay, right? Are they okay? What's going on? Do we need to panic? Do we need to just wait things out, wait for everyone to, finally fit in, find some chemistry? What is the goal here? Now, I think that Bane is going to find himself back to relative normalcy. I think that everything will work out in the end, but I'm not opposed to making another kind of medium move to make the 3-point shooting of this team better. I don't know what that would be. Maybe we can get something like a Vucevic in here. Let me know if you like that idea, because definitely some 3-point shooting from the center, add some spacing for Paolo and Franz to work on the mid-range. Hey, I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad for me, but I'm not a Magic fan, so I don't want to propose anything crazy. That's it for me today. Happy Halloween if you're watching this, and peace.